Chapter 000.
Steph 716 was a robot. He liked donuts. That defining trait led him to roam the bare hallway of his J-class cargo vessel. The J-class was little more than a shuttle with an extended fuselage, along which were attached a series of interchangeable cargo holds. The sizes and shapes of each varied depending on the type of goods and equipment they contained. Steph's stroll took him down the hall to one such cargo attachment. Keying commands on the data screen beside the door to the cargo attachment, Steph scrolled the list of contents.
Minor high-penetrative components, high-impact composites,
he said to himself. Other, non-donuts. He continued down the minimally lit hall. The motion sensors activated brighter overhead lights, but only in close proximity, leaving everything more than a few meters away in deep shadow. It was a typical cost-saving measure on low-margin runs, the only type of mission his parents would trust him with. The sensors in his view visor had trouble adjusting to the frequent shifts from shadow to light. Every few steps, in rhythm, the lights behind cut out and the lights ahead popped on. Step step. The lights behind cut out. Step step. The lights ahead popped on. All down the hall the light followed, halo-like, illuminating the short green bot against the drab gray hull. He checked compartment after compartment in the same manner as the previous, his pudgy bot fingers scrolling the manifest on the datapad and moving on when he found yet another container filled with equipment or some other components that weren't circular confectionaries. Eventually, Steph came upon a compartment with a faulty datapad, not the only piece of faulty equipment on the ship, or even an unusual occurrence on this type of ship. Nevertheless, his donut senses told him he should investigate further. His parents knew about both his fondness for the sweet snack and his tendency to dip into the stores as a result of becoming bored on long trips. He stood up against the door and rose up on his toes to augment his 410 spec. He was just able to see into the compartment thanks to his extra-large view visor, so large in fact that Sally 227 had teased him in school. Called him Big Eyes. Now who laughs?
Sally.
Just as Steph suspected, his parents had filled this cargo container to capacity, likely in hopes that his laziness might outweigh his donut desire. Likely his father's idea, as his mother knew the odds of his laziness proving a hindrance were unlikely. Steph pulled the lever and opened the compartment, revealing the safety door directly beneath. He waited the few seconds it took to pressurize the cargo compartment, then keyed the safety doors open as well. His heart sank a bit when the second set of doors opened, and the light